Hello and welcome to Tea Time, where we bring you the biggest stories from around the world of entertainment. However, it's not business as usual this afternoon, as we do have a studio guest. We'll be telling you who that is later on. I'm Tokunbo Taiwo, and I'm here with the remarkable Elsie Godwin and the amicable Ife Oshunkeye. Hello, people.
What's up, bro?
So, anything new? Elsie's still,
yes,
she's still enjoying the compliment.
That really got me.
Ife, you know what? Before you start, Elsie's still enjoying this compliment.
No, I want to hear what it says.
Yeah, that really got me worried about the situation of our country.
Okay.
Yes, a SAS official pulled out a gun and shot a LASMA
for doing his job.
Officer, for doing his job, for correcting
If I was expecting that story this morning, what happened? Why didn't you tell us that story this morning?
Because this morning I was quite in a good mood. I didn't want to start with any sad story. And then jungle justice, that's another thing we need to tackle. In as much as the SAS officer was in the wrong, but I don't think he should have been killed. I think he should have felt the weight of the law instead.
Yeah, that's the way jungle justice rules.
What?
Which of
Oh, Elsie, please, let's not start this.
That's the problem. You see, the moment we stop believing in the law, we stop believing in the government, we stop believing in the system, then we're not going to move forward.
I'm not supporting jungle justice. I think it's really wrong.
Yeah, I think that's what he's saying as well.
Your hands,
that's what you're saying as well, Ife.
But this is taking me back. I'm not disagreeing. I just need to make a statement. This is taking me back to the NSAS protest and the NSAS clamoring that has been going on and on and on. And it's, I mean, some of the government officials have even come out to say we are just making noise, we don't know what we're talking about. And it's quite interesting. It's sad that we are losing lives, but it's interesting to see that this is now happening amongst officials that should be protecting us. Now they are killing each other. So maybe this will make the government now sit up and understand. I mean,
and
ask themselves, are these people
off the street anyway?
No, they said they were restructuring. They were ordered to restructure. I mean, which was why when people were going on and on about the VP doing something, I said, did you read that statement? He's not saying they are off. He said they are going to restructure them.
Exactly.
You know, so maybe now they will do something.
Yes, and by the way, guys, go and watch my NSAS report on YouTube. It's still there.
Oh, good heavens. Good heavens. I don't even know what to say.
He has YouTube, Plus TV Africa. And please watch him.
Yeah, my NSAS report is still right there.
Seriously, Ife, you're always talking about PR. You're looking for PR right now on our program on, when we're having tea.
PR for my station, for the station I work for. So, yes, that's good PR.
Okay. All right, you know what? We're going to go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll be telling you who we have here in the studio as our guest and who will be questioning later on for a question and answer session, and who will be finding what really makes them tick. That's all taking place right after this quick break. It's where the big stories live. This is Plus TV Africa.
When I did it, I was full-on, hands-on on the whole project.
So how did you deal with it? All of that negativity?
I got depressed, obviously. Duh. Haven't you heard?
I've got two of the hottest topics currently trending on social media. If you've seen the word Senate trending on Twitter, that's because the Nigerian police force has gone Trump style.
I probably haven't shared this with anyone, but I reckon I get about like 100 people asking for help a day. That's a fact. I can prove that.
You're watching Tea Time right here on Plus TV Africa. Welcome back. So, as mentioned earlier, it's not business as usual. We have a studio guest. She was born and brought up in Ibadan, but is originally from Abeokuta in Ogun State. She's an award-winning actress and producer who has won the Most Promising Actress at the City People Movie Awards, not just once, but twice, and also is the Nollywood New Bride at Maya Africa Awards as well. She has 8 productions under her belt and has featured in numerous movies. With over 90,000 followers on Instagram, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce the youthful, young at heart, and yummy Yetunde Bakare.
Oh my goodness, I'm blushing.
You're blushing, I can see.
And you have a beautiful smile too.
Thank you very much.
I think that yummy should be replaced with chummy.
Oh, really?
Yummy chummy.
Yummy chummy Yetunde.
So you won't kill me.
I actually forgot to mention you have a wonderful sense of humor. You've been making us laugh even before we started the show. So
Oh, really?
yes. Or you don't think you have?
Especially when she was telling us about a man.
Don't even go there.
Yeah, so about the man you were telling us about before.
Which
Okay,
man?
is there
During
a
the
man
break.
in your life right now?
Actually,
Here we go.
No,
I think
I
that
don't even
says
where
it.
to start.
Yes, that says it. That tells us that
What?
there is.
Allow her.
Yes, there is,
Yes,
but
but-
I don't know how to put it. But I have a man.
Okay. Is he in the Nollywood industry?
No,
Let's even
no,
start.
no,
Okay, he's
no.
a regular, in the regular kind of fields.
Exactly.
Okay. And he doesn't like publicity?
It doesn't.
He doesn't.
Are you sure he doesn't like publicity or you don't want to publicize
No,
it?
he doesn't, for real.
Okay.
He's a very private person.
He's a very private person. Yeah, go on.
I think Elsie knows.
Elsie.
This is the guy to get down.
Are you sure he doesn't want publicity?
No, he doesn't, to be
Okay.
sincere, he doesn't.
So how is
So
he
what
going
does he
to? No. But how is he going to deal with it when you guys have to attend premieres together, especially in your line of production, where you
I
know
mean, you're one of the most sorted
exactly.
Nollywood actresses.
You rather tell me
know?
to go alone.
Wow.
Okay, so are you going to be in agreement with that, knowing that at every point in time when you're in the public eye, he's not going to
Especially
be around?
when the relationship goes further than where it is
Exactly.
Of course, I'll be okay with it.
Oh, you've gone red all of a sudden.
No hard feelings, for
No
real.
hard feelings.
I am okay with it, honestly, to be sincere.
now. Okay, so let's talk about Yoruba Nollywood.
Oh, please, before we even go there, I'm still enjoying this relationship thing. Let's finish all of the relationship stuff.
Okay.
Because what I wanted to clarify, basically, is that in the relationship, you know, you like to be... because there's some people who in relationships want to be the center of attention and, you know, don't necessarily want the other person, you know, to get a little bit of that attention in any way, shape, or form. So are you that kind of person, or you just want to respect him as a person, or...
I just want to respect his decision. That's what he wants, and I like it that way.
All right, so since Tokumbo is enjoying this whole relationship talk, let's talk further on it. So there are a lot of guys that do not like dating a woman, especially when she has a child. So is he cool with the fact that you're a single mother?
Of course he is.
And does he love your child like his own?
Yes.
All right, beautiful then.
Okay.
So
As
we can
much
move
as
to
he loves me.
Yoruba Nollywood. It's okay, Tokumbo, please.
There's no big deal in being a single mother now.
Sorry?
No, there's no big deal.
So-
There's no big deal.
I want to
but
touch on, you
lot
know
of
what,
men
I want to touch on single motherhood, maybe later, because else is going to kill me if she doesn't.
I think you should.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah. Since
Okay.
we're in that
Okay.
boat.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So I just wanted to clarify, you know, and to get your own understanding of what you think about being a single mother, and then being a single mother in Nigeria, and then being a single mother in the Yoruba culture as well, you know. So there are three different, or unless you want to categorize all of them into one go. So just let us know if there are differences as a single mother in Nigeria, a single mother in Nollywood, a single mother in, you know, in the Yoruba
There's no
culture.
difference.
There's no difference whatsoever.
At
And
all.
what has your own experience been? Because I know a few friends who are actually single mothers, you know, and that's why I said she's hilarious.
Don't let me talk about my experience because I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, no,
Right.
because
People can
let me
learn
tell
from
you, no,
this,
but let me exactly, and then the reason why I bring it up is some of the single moms that I know, some of them have had wonderful experiences where they have been given cooperation and support.
Like
but
it has
some
been
people-
easy for them all the way.
Not easy all the way. What I'm saying is that they gave them support, but some people have said they didn't have any support. They were ostracized completely. They had a terrible experience, and as a result of that, they're not going
What
to
do you
have
mean by
another
support?
child. Emotional support
okay.
because you know,
Just
yeah.
the emotional, not the
Financial.
Okay, because I want to be sure. Because I won't go to the school and tell them emotionally I'll pay later, or go to the boutique and say emotionally.
No,
how.
I'm talking about like the support from the family and friends. The reason why I say that is because some people did not have that kind of support in terms of
Like
financial. Exactly. So that's why we're asking.
Some people like me.
Okay, so you didn't have any financial support whatsoever.
Just my family. That's all.
You're the father of your child. Now that your child is all grown up,
Okay.
is he supporting now?
No, he's not.
Till now?
He traveled out,
That
he
bit.
married, then I think he has like 4 kids now.
Wow.
It's like
My goodness.
3 or 4 kids.
Is that one of the reasons why you don't like
And
to
he
talk
doesn't
about
communicate
this?
with the son either.
At all.
He doesn't communicate with his son?
No.
How does he feel about
I don't even want that
Is this
anyway.
because you've not allowed that communication, or he just doesn't care?
No, it's not about me, to be sincere. It's about the other woman.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So if he
So I
calls
don't want
today
to come
and
in
says-
between the other woman and, you know, their family whatsoever. So,
If he calls today and says he wants to speak to his son, would you let him?
hello?
Hi.
Hi.
You can't
it's
be
like-
serious. Like,
No, but if that happens though,
After
what
how
would
many
you-
years?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
But if that happens,
After- How many years has it been?
I'm not going. I'm going.
No, how many years?
Don't even. Don't even.
I'm
I
going to
don't
call
want
all
to
his
say. No,
names
no,
on
no.
TV.
I'll say. Oh, okay. Call his name.
Motilayo, Okikiola. That one. Now, do you believe I'm a
You
journalist?
Oh my goodness. Sorry.
I know his name and his middle name. Can I
I'm
even tell you his
suspecting
surname?
you.
Yes. Okay, let me clarify because you said after how many years? Because I also knew that you were in love with the man for a long period of time. Was it difficult for you to get over at that point in time?
It was very difficult. Very, very tough. Very, very hard decision to make. Just to move on, you know.
Okay, ladies
I
and
can't
gentlemen.
stick around for forever.
Okay.
So I had to move on.
Okay. So when you see like dramas that take place between baby mamas and the mothers of, well, let me give specific examples, like someone like, what's his name, Two-Face, who,
Okay.
who has a lot of single mothers and then the wife involved as well. And then people like Wizkid. What do you think when you see a lot of back and forth taking place between the mothers of his children?
Actually, I just think everybody should be responsible for whatever they do, for their actions.
Okay.
Because unlike me, I might be cool with that, and somebody else will be like, no, I can't take it. I don't like judging people because I don't know what they go through. I don't know if they can take it. I
Or the
don't know
circumstances
their
surrounding.
strengths. Yeah, exactly. So to me, I would just be like, there's no need for shouting and dragging things. Okay, you don't want to be responsible. You can go. That's my own life.
Okay.
That's the way I reason. You can go, but you don't even come back.
Okay.
I'm
All right,
beginning to
Elsie.
think Tokumbo is a
Elsie.
single father.
Elsie.
Elsie, we should so into this.
Because I also have my own principle. If you want to leave, you can go, but don't come back.
Okay. All right. Elsie, over to you because Elsie has been dying to ask our question on Nollywood.
But we've been enjoying it. I just want to clarify to the people that this is not a relationship show.
Okay, it is not.
Let's go into
Thank you, Elsie. Thank you for saving me.
the industry.
Okay.
Yoruba Nollywood.
All right. Sorry.
And are we
Okay.
going on a break now?
We need to, but you can ask one question and then.
Okay.
Okay, Yoruba Nollywood and the English Nollywood. We want to believe they're all Nollywood, but we clearly see the difference. Do you think there is much disparity? What do you think is going on?
I don't even know what's going on here, because we do the same thing. It's just about the language, like they speak English and sometimes they speak Igbo, right? And we speak Yoruba. Then we do the subtitle. It's the same thing.
That
Different
subtitle you
storyline.
mentioned.
You can't even wait.
You know what? Exactly. If you should hold on. You should hold on. You know what, guys? Exactly. All right. I need to come in here. Hold on. Hold the thought. Hold the answer. Time for a break. When we return, we will continue with our conversation with actress and producer Yetunde Bakare. We'll be right back. Trust me, it gets very interesting right after this break.
What we do not understand, we will stigmatize.
What you can see is the remaining of the tanker that exploded.
The suspect equally confessed.
A 500 naira they collect am.
If you no talk, then go beat you.
Na 2,500 I dey pay.
welcome back. You're watching Tea Time right here on Plus TV Africa. Next up is a continuation of our conversation with Nollywood actress Yetunde Bakare. So before the break, we had a $1 million question. If I please ask it all over again.
Subtitling. You mentioned it yourself. Why do you guys get it so wrong in the Yoruba Nollywood industry?
Why do you guys?
Yes, like everybody involved in the Nollywood, from the actors
I
to
don't
the
know
actors
about
to the
other
producer
guys. Talk about me. Because if you check all my movies, to be sincere, you won't see that kind of... Yes, you can go ahead.
But you won't be here to defend yourself.
That's just the problem. Okay, I think the main problem is the post-production. Everybody is always in a rush. I want to release my movie, like in the next 1 month. And I left location like 2 weeks ago. It's not possible. It's like one step at a time. You know, when you start giving them pressure, like, okay, is it not ready? Check it now. When will you be through? Stuff like that. They will be forced to make a mistake.
I think you guys just use Google Translator.
No.
If you ask.
No, for real. You know, if you want to do that kind of a job.
Is that terrible?
Exactly,
No,
because I was like,
it's not that.
Yoruba would not give you.
But it won't give
you the wrong, exactly, the type of.
And it's not even that bad. It's not even that bad. It's not even that bad.
Which is not that bad.
I'm talking about the subtitles. It's not that bad, to be sincere. Okay, let me tell you, the main issue is the guy that is supposed to do the job.
Are we watching the same Yoruba film?
I don't even know. I'm supposed to ask you.
I think he's talking about the one to do with.
Is that the guy that was?
How come you've been watching the bad ones?
The ones I watch, even if they have subtitles, I turn off subtitles. I don't see.
No, to be sincere, you've been watching the bad ones.
Well, maybe.
Because we have the good
you guys
ones
have
too.
very good storylines,
Yeah.
but the subtitling is just so terrible.
We have the good ones. You know, sometimes the guys that are supposed to do all those things, they won't even watch the movie like...
Yeah, they'll just...
they'll just be like, okay, let me fast forward. Okay, I know what they're talking about. Okay, just give me the script. And the script is always in Yoruba because it's a Yoruba movie.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't work like that. You're supposed to sit down, you watch the movie, scene by scene, like one after the other.
Yeah.
Talking about
like doing
script.
proper transcription.
Exactly.
Talking about script, someone told me, I don't know how true this, I stand to be corrected, but someone told me that Yoruba movies do not use script. They just tell you the storyline and then they expect you to just jump in and act out the role.
That's a lie. So, I can show you a million, like even more than
Are you saying it doesn't happen
it doesn't work like
you
that.
haven't experienced it?
It doesn't work like that. Sometimes when you're not able to pick up your script, they will give you the breakdown on phone, like, okay, the breakdown.
Not that
over the phone.
Just the breakdown. Like, okay, it's all about this is your character. Then they will send the script over.
To you.
Sometimes I'll be at work and the script will be at home. So what did you expect? I'll go home, I'll check it later. But at least I have an idea of what I want to do.
Okay. So you're saying
we have our
script. You always have your script. Okay.
Okay, let's talk about you because if that's your best friend now, yeah?
He's not.
I know. Okay, let's talk about you personally. You know, I know there've been instances in the past where you've had to go through a couple of things, and I want us to bring, that into our conversation. And one of the things I want to talk about is, you had an accident like in 2017, and you were lucky to, have your life. I don't know if that led you to get closer to God or to be more thankful of life. How was the experience after that?
It was actually the same because right from time I've always been close to God.
Okay.
I attend Mountain of Fire.
So you're okay.
So it has always been like I've been closer to God right from time. But that time, I was just like, it was supposed to be my elder brother's wedding, like a week before his wedding. So I just thought about some things that, why is it going like this? It's not supposed to happen like this, according to my own plan. Like, sometimes you just be like, no, I can't have an accident now. I'm a very careful driver, stuff like that. So then I remember something that my daddy would say. You can never be too careful.
Sure.
You can only try. When it's time, it is time. So you can't be too sure.
Did that change anything about you, the way you see life?
Or your outlook on life?
Then after that, I began to take things more easy and think differently. Like I stopped keeping malice because that's my thing from way back.
I know.
Oh, yeah? Oh, you know.
You do?
I know.
I can go on and on for years without talking to
someone.
Yes.
How can you talk to me after you leave here?
Of course I will. So I actually stopped that. That's just it.
But before you embarked on your journey, did you do a lot of MFM prayers, a prayer session? Maybe because
no, I did not.
Okay.
The only time I do that is go to church on Sunday, go to prayer city, do the normal prayer and fasting 70 days.
Yeah. Wow.
Pray and fast for 70 days.
I heard they do 3-day fasting, completely dry.
Yes, dry.
Have you done that before?
Yes, I have.
No water, no food for 3 days.
I've done the 5 days before.
Wow.
All right, since we're talking about...
And what were the testimonies that followed? Sorry.
Yeah,
go on. Seriously, what were the testimonies?
A lot.
You don't want to share? Come on now. You must have had one that you're proud of that God will even be looking at you as,
Okay,
that's
I
my
changed
proud...
my car.
Oh. So you went from...
Baby boy.
Oh, baby boy to a Porsche.
Discussion, no, continues.
Oh.
Discussion continues.
Yes.
that was the name of the car.
Yes,
That's
under,
the
that is
Nigerian
yeah, that's what that is under 2006 or 7.
Okay. Okay.
Speaking of spirituality now, most Yoruba films are diabolical.
Yes.
Do they have spiritual consequences?
Yes, that's
Do you
a very
have
good
to
question,
go
actually,
to,
Fair.
like sometimes maybe before you act out a role, you have to go and appease a god so that you
A role like which one?
When you're carrying a boy in
maybe
the
you're
night.
carrying a board, you have to go and...
Or even going to the Babalawo's house.
It's not that deep. It's just the normal thing. No, all those ones are just joke. Like, are you saying if you hit rat, you do this? It's just
No. The ones that have
they are not real.
Someone told us that a lot of research goes into this thing.
No, the only time you can do that is if you're doing something like Shango's story, something historical.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That one is different. You don't have to go to anybody. You just go to Ife or wherever the god is from. Then you just search and deep and just ask questions.
So there are no spiritual consequences to the diabolical
I don't
sins?
know about that.
Okay, so
Seriously, I
personally,
don't. I'm not sure there is.
Personally, I feel like movies are an avenue to portray the lifestyle of a certain people, maybe Yoruba. Now, let's talk about Yoruba Nollywood. Most times, it's looking like they keep portraying the patriarchal society to be what it is.
Yeah.
You know. Then secondly, when you're watching a Yoruba movie, they are likely, like almost likely, always going to a babalawo. Is
Like
that
in every Yoruba movie.
I mean,
At
90%.
No.
Okay, let's say 80%.
Let's say 70.
Okay, 70.
80.
That's still a high number. So are you saying that is the lifestyle of an average Yoruba person? Like, once they meet any stumbling block, they are looking for a baba to put something.
You know that's not possible. We are in this environment together. But if you watch, wait, hold on. If you watch all these Igbo movies, you see the same thing. And that doesn't mean they do that all the time. You see something like money rituals and stuff like that, like 90%.
But that was like the old Nollywood, not now.
Says who?
Okay.
Says who?
Another question. I know we're...
Okay, we're out of time.
Don't worry.
We're out of time. We're out of time.
I don't watch
We're out of time. We're out of time.
If you're current, you
We're
know
out
they
of
do it a lot.
time.
Even till
All right,
date.
we're out of time. All right, guys, we're out of time. All right, guys, we're out of time. And that's precisely where we're going to wrap up this afternoon. We're back tomorrow with brand new episodes of the program. Until then, a big thank you to my co-anchors, Ife and Elsie, the entire production team, and of course, our guest, our hilarious guest on the program, Yetunde Bakare. Thank you so much for coming. I'm Tokumbo Taiwo saying thanks for watching, and from all of us here, have yourself a lovely evening.